Hello YouTube! There were mixed winds every day last week, which wasn't great for spearfishing. The figs are now at their prime, so I decided to pick some before heading to the sea, as they're one of the best natural sources of carbohydrates. I suggest doing the same if you have them growing nearby, because I see way too many figs left to fall and rot, which is a real shame for such a great food. I used my paddleboard to get away from the overcrowded beaches. I anchored it and entered the sea. I ambushed in the shallows, and this gilt-head seabream passed by and swam away. Later I saw another one and approached it from behind before taking the shot. The spear barely grazed it and the fish tore off and escaped. I hate when that happens, but all I could do was reload and move on. This saddled seabream passed by, so I took a cold shot and actually hit it. It's always nice to have something extra for my feline family. I was sneaking through the shallows and came across a guy playing the trumpet on the beach. He was so focused that he didn't even see me, and I didn't want to disturb him, so I moved on. A couple of minutes later, I spotted a shoal of salpas and took the shot. I missed, reloaded and moved on as always. I ambushed a bit deeper at around 10 meters. This sheep's head bream approached perfectly, but turned around just before coming into range. I tried calling it back, but it probably figured out what I was and just left. Then I saw another shoal of salpas and started getting closer really slowly. I got into range and took the shot. The hit was perfect, and I actually hit the biggest one too. I gutted it, reloaded and moved on. I saw a pretty big gilt-head seabream below me and immediately dove down for a shot. It was a total miss, which is always better than making a bad shot and losing the fish. I saw this single salpa swimming below the surface and dove down for a shot. The hit was perfect and I pulled it in. I've been getting a lot of comments lately about how they'll cause hallucinations and other nonsense. It can only potentially happen if they eat certain algae, which we don't even have in Adriatic, so it's totally safe. I reloaded and moved on. I decided to check some holes and saw those two banded breams, but they were all too small. A shoal of 3 sea basses came out of nowhere and I tried to hit one, but they were too far away. After reloading, there were still a few holes left to check. I've seen brown meagres and forkbeards here before, so I took my time inspecting everything. Holes like these could definitely hold groupers as well, but they're not as common here in North Adriatic. This was the biggest hole, so I swam inside for a little bit, but it was empty as well. I had enough for the day, so I exited the sea and had some of the figs I picked earlier before heading home. The catch was pretty bad, but luckily we had other plans waiting in the freezer for dinner, so nobody cared. The dinner was amazing and we put a little bit aside for the cats as well. That's all for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe as it helps the algorithm and ensures you won't miss out on the future content. Thanks for watching and stay safe while diving.